Good morning, Langley Leopards. This is Mrs. Carney, and I'm going to read the book to you called The Silly Book by Babette Cole. Oh, look, a silly book. If you look closely, you'll agree there are some silly sights to see. Silly people passing by have silly walks that you can try. Silly ears and silly necks, silly noses, silly specs. Silly beards and silly teeth, silly things worn underneath. Silly hats are there to hide some very silly heads inside. And have you seen how odd it gets when silly folks look like they're pets? Silly zebras, silly bears, silly sharks, and silly hares. My best friend, silly Ernie Clapp, built himself a big mole trap. The moles had made a bigger kind and quickly caught him from behind. Some silly people like to fly. I've never known the reason why. Babies eat some silly things like flies with wriggly legs and wings. But grown-ups enjoy those silly feasts of snails and frogs and wriggly beasts. My Uncle Billy ate some fire. His temperature went higher and higher. But Auntie got the teapot spout and put poor silly Billy out. His friend, the nabob of Namphili, had 40 wives and they were all silly. They tickled him and not one stopped until the poor old nabob popped. So don't play silly party tricks and scare your friends out of their wits with silly masks and silly sheets, for they can cause some silly streaks. Eek! I hate being dressed in silly vest with collar and cuffs all frilly. I'd rather wear my plain wool suit. I don't think it's silly. Where? That was a funny book, wasn't it? Have a great day. See you guys soon.